Hello, everybody. Welcome to our show called Flowing Juices. This is Jose. I'm joined by my three good friends, David, Kevin, and Victor. David, say hi. What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Damn, sexy voice. What about you, Kevin?
Hi.
Come on, introduce yourself. Like, who are you? Who's this real Kevin? Get down to the nitty gritty. All right then. That's that guy. He's a nobody, I guess. All right, and then we have Victor over here.
I'm a convicted felon.
So am I, but only in 2 other countries.
I'm convicted in Istanbul, so it's fine.
So what's up, guys? Today we're starting off almost relatively close to New Year, so I guess it would only be appropriate for us to start off our first podcast talking about this last year that happened. So 2015 in review.
1996, bro. Fuck. What's wrong with you?
Oh, fuck, I'm fucking late to the party.
Shit.
I'm too early to the party. Dude.
Y2K.
What is it, Y2K 1989, Victor?
Yeah. No, I was saying a different year.
It was 1999.
Okay. That's why I said 1999.
You said 89.
I did?
Yeah.
I heard 99.
I heard
I
89.
said 99.
Fix your fucking ears, Kevin. Shit.
I'm fucking confused, you guys.
All right.
All right. Say shit. That way we...
26 just started, and
sorry.
my life's already in a fucking wreck, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm trying to do a professional show here.
Did you drop fucking soda on the floor?
No.
God damn
No? Okay.
Did you?
I just dropped my
Go
bottle.
on.
No.
Proceed.
All right, so 2015, you guys, remember way back in the year, something interesting happened?
Yeah, dude, it was like a year ago, man.
You're like, it's back.
Fuck you, Kevin.
Insert corny joke here.
What thing? There was many things that happened.
Well, I mean, like something from 2015 that you're just like, damn.
So 2015 was just a big fuck you year for everybody.
Well,
Yeah.
and there was also like the French getting fucked with the terrorist attack.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it was a fuck you year for everybody.
Wait, hold up. I'm just losing track of time here, but when the fuck was the Je suis Charlie thing? The French, the guy that got shot up for being a...
Oh, that was...
That was 2 years ago, right?
No, that was this year. That was last year. It was around...
January. It was around like...
No, because they did...
Which year? Last year? Which
Yeah,
year?
it was January.
Yeah, it was January
It was
last year.
2015.
Yeah, it was January
15 or 14?
2015. Yeah, I just got my driver's license and I was seeing all that
Je
shit.
suis Charlie.
Tú eres Kevin, pendejo. Fucking dude.
So I got shot or what?
Yeah, it was like a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
And then some shit, and then some other shit happened, and they were like, I am Charlie.
All right, well, I guess...
It was like that whole Spartacus thing, like, I am Spartacus. No, I am Spartacus.
No,
fucking-
I'm pro-life.
Spartacus. Well, you're fucking dying.
I mean, he's Spartacus. Off with his dick.
No, I'm a woman already.
All right, well, I guess that's our starting point of 2015, right? Right now.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Right.
what?
So what happened after that, then? See, I
After
don't
like, the
remember.
French bombing or after?
I guess
the guy they're talking about.
like the just say Charlie was like, oh, did you even know what the fuck that was?
No, I didn't.
No,
hear
It
about
was
that.
okay. All right. So if I remember correctly, I'm not 100% on details, but it was Charlie Hebdo. Charlie, I think that was his last name. He was a comic artist, but he was a political comic artist for a French newspaper, and he did a depiction of Muhammad, which is a big no-no in Islamic law.
Islamic,
So
communism shit,
so I think they shot up the studio or the strip where he worked.
building.
The building.
Oh, okay.
And they went and they killed him, and they're like, dude, what? Like, they're like, fuck, our freedom of speech is under attack, and they're like, I mean, I think it was connected to like early ISIS before all the bombings and all the beheading videos and all that shit.
Yeah.
But that was like early ISIS. Well, not early ISIS, but ISIS attacks that came.
Dude, you're saying ISIS too much in this video. We're gonna get fucking taken down.
No, really, no.
All we need is a fucking ISIS flag as a thumbnail. Then Obama's gonna have our heads before. Dude, that's gonna be his last thing before he gets out of office this year. He's gonna be like, I need these fuckers taken down.
They support ISIS. Dude, how fucked are we?
Yeah.
Very.
Ooh, Obama's after our ass.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
There's also that dress thing in 2015.
Oh, God.
Was that in 2015? I thought that was 2014. But,
No, that was last year.
Yes, that's shit.
Shit.
I know.
What fucking color is it?
I thought that was dumb.
Yeah.
It is dumb, but it was kind of real, I guess you could say, because I really saw him.
Well,
looking golden white.
what color did I see it as? I
I
don't remember.
remember I showed.
I think I saw it as like white and blue or something like that.
What the fuck? It was black and blue the other day.
No, it was black
'Cause
and
I
blue
remember
and then white and gold.
I showed Isai. And like,
I saw it as white and gold, but
yeah.
I knew it was black and blue because it was because of the sun. So like, because I
Wait, you knew that the dress was black and white, right? I mean, black and gold. No, wait, white and gold.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
the dress I saw it as white and gold, but the dress itself was black and blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The white is blue and the black is gold. But because of the sun's reflection, you could tell that like that's what the colors were.
Yeah, if anything, I thought
That's also like the way our eyes perceive shit.
Yeah.
It's like the reason I figured that out is because whenever I draw in Photoshop, I use divide a lot, and divide basically morphs the color to a different the complete opposite.
like the complementary color. Yeah.
And so if you use lighting with divide, you end up seeing weird fucking colors that it's like, oh, that looks really fucking cool. So
And it also
I'll
makes
use
it
that.
look realistic, right? Kind of.
Well, depends how you use it. I mean, you can
sure you
still draw cartoons and use divide and shit. And all
Oh
this
shit! Right.
But like, basically, when you use divide as like a pin light filter on your drawings, you could use it as like lighting and stuff, and so it makes it look nice.
That explains it.
He's fucking gay or I'm fucking
Kevin.
gay.
Kevin.
No, but yeah, that dress was fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It got annoyed after a while. I think it went out for a whole week, right? Or
Something
was
like
it
that.
a day?
It goes on a long time.
It was a good.
It was a good week. It wasn't
I
a
think-
lot of news stations.
I think after the initial week, all like us young kids,
Us, the fresh
we just stopped giving a fuck.
Yeah.
But then like our parents and like older generations, they finally caught wind of it,
Yeah.
and then they started up again for a bit, and
Yeah.
we were just like, I don't give a fuck.
The thing was that like I saw the fucking thing, and I always saw it either like I saw it as white and gold, and I was just like, all right, so what's the fucking deal? And I stared at it long enough, and I was just like, this is fucking bullshit. I thought it was supposed to change color, kind of like a gift that after a certain amount of time it'll change, right? So I thought it was kind of like one of those things. And then I realized one time I was reading it, and then they were explaining the science behind it, and I had to scroll down, and when I scrolled back up, it was black and blue. I mean, yeah, black and blue, and I was like, the fuck happened there? And I tried to click right click and save image as to see what kind of file it was. It was a JPEG, and I was like, okay, something's not right here. And I refreshed, and it was still black and blue. I was still seeing it as black and blue. I was like, what the fuck? And I scroll back down, and I'm reading it again, I'm trying to really understand the science behind it. And I scroll back up, and it's fucking white and gold. I was like, who the fuck is playing a joke on me? But like you said, it's like the complementary colors and all that stuff.
I initially saw it as black and blue, and I only saw it as black and blue.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I remember, as I said earlier, when I showed Isai, he only saw it as black and blue, and I saw it as white and gold. So I was arguing with him, dude, it's white and gold. And he was like, no, you fuck, it's black and blue. And we were just arguing.
All right, let me. They're not complementary colors.
Well,
Then someone's gonna be like, "They're not complementary colors, faggot."
Sorry, I'm not a fucking art major, dude.
It's like gliding. So
Yeah.
blue, if it's like this blue that I'm wearing. They can't see it, but whatever. Fuck them.
I can see your cock as well.
It's like this blue, but if you light it up enough, it'll look white. Close to white.
Yeah.
And because that's what the white I saw looked like. It looked like a really light tinted blue to me. The gold, if you turn gold black, It's just bringing down the fucking saturation. And not saturation. Bringing down the fucking the brightness. So you just bring down all the brightness to black. So it's like, oh, that's easy. That's any color can be brought down to black.
Yeah.
But that's mainly that's what that was. I was just trying to explain that because if not, someone's gonna be a fucking piece of shit.
The whole dress, the dress thing, it was the ultimate test of friendship.
I know. You know what they say about those people that
shot
black
3
and blue?
friends of mine over that dress.
You know what they said about it's also how your mind works, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You know
It's
what
just
they
perception.
what they were saying about the people that saw black and blue was?
What?
That they're fucking gay.
Really?
Each side you listen to is you're fucking
I was like,
gay.
really?
Fucking gay. You're fucking gay, Kevin.
I know there was like people saying like, oh, if you see it white and gold and you're looking at it on like a fucking on a device of some sort, like a fucking iPhone or some shit, you can just tilt the screen and you'll see it as the other two colors.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
That's what some people were saying, and like it does work. It does work, but I mean, you're fucked if you saw it the other two colors.
Yeah, if you're fucking seeing it green and purple, damn, dude, I want what you're smoking.
All right, well, what else happened after that the year?
In 2015,
Sasha Grey quit porn.
Such a sad day for
What?
you.
Wait, no, I don't know. I was just making that shit up. Wait, I know she retired from porn, but I don't know when the fuck it happened. But
Still a sad day for humanity.
floppy
What did you
wieners
say?
everywhere.
What did you say?
Sasha Grey.
Sasha Grey.
Oh, okay. He was like, also, Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann quit porn?
Yeah, she retired.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good. No!
Holy
well,
shit.
I was
retired?
like, fuck you, Jacko. What?
Yeah, she retired.
Like last year?
Yeah,
2015?
Yeah.
Fucking leaning Sasha Grey, dude.
Well, it's because she's older.
Get on that Google
Dude,
shit.
she's like
No, dude, I just don't like
she's
watching
like
porn.
the perfect MILF one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like she's like the one that if you look up like MILF, she's like the first result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MILF.
No, güey, ya, porque vas a poner el pinche eco del drum set.
MILF.
Oh. And then,
Oh, there's a drum set in this room. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
yeah.
This is
Or
our-
not sorry, I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to please you.
I think
Get on my knees for you.
I think 2015 was also like the year memes just went rampant.
Dank memeage everywhere.
Yeah, like
Dank memeage.
we had fucking Pepe.
43! That's not old.
Who, Lisa Ann?
Yeah,
Well,
Lisa Ann, 43 right now.
Of course, she's not that old, but I'm pretty sure she's kind of wrecked.
I'm sure she's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Maybe she wants to get married or
I
something.
don't know. Well, I just know that I think I'm not 100% sure on this. I heard like a little rumor that she was gonna try to work for ESPN or something like that, like as a sports. I don't know. I'm not sure. If
Like
it was
a sports
ESPN.
She's really into football.
Yeah, like,
Like
as
as
a
a
sports.
sports anchor.
She's
Yeah.
really into footballs.
That's weird.
Doesn't
And then-
Balls are that
and then-
fucking shape.
Wikipedia doesn't say anything about.
Another thing
I'm
about
gonna kick you in the
2015
ass.
I'm gonna punch you in the balls.
God damn it, guys.
I'm gonna kick you in the ass with my nuts.
Another thing about 2015 was that everyone got offended. Like, it was the most offensive.
Oh, right. Like everybody was politically correct and shit like that.
I try to stay the whole fucking year politically incorrect. Just so you all know, I was saying nigger, cunt. I was saying all the words,
Fuck yeah.
and I was like, kill me.
Why the fuck are you getting red, Kevin?
I'm not.
You
Where
are.
the fuck's your dick out, Kevin? Fuck. Don't put it on the table. I had chips there.
Like, as I was saying, like the other day to
Kevin, what the fuck?
I think the internet amplified all of that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like Facebook,
Well, it's-
especially.
Tumblr.
Mainly,
Tumblr?
it's like Tumblr and like websites like that.
Yeah.
Because on Tumblr, people are fucking like pussies. Come on, Tumblr people, come get me.
Come on, you SJWs. I'm here to come
like-
on all your faces. Take that, feminism.
Honestly, Tumblr is like the place where like a bunch of like feminists and people that they're like, oh, if you're like, because there's like feminism that are like those people. Because there's feminists that are like, oh, that's understandable. Like they're for that cause, which is like actually really understandable. There's like the feminists are like really fucking stupid. And
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
talking pretty much like what people call like a feminist / equalist, right? That they're
the
like
egalitarians, yeah.
okay, yeah, and then there's like the feminists where it's like down with males and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
that they're like bringing up like,
Kill the penises.
arbitrary fucking subjects just to demean men and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like that's the
Yeah.
where
but
these feminists thrive on Tumblr, right?
On Tumblr,
Okay.
yeah, the other ones, the ones that are like
The bad feminists, let's put it like
yeah,
that.
the bad feminists, all right, yeah, and like those type of people and people who like really don't know what they're talking about on news and stuff, like because they'll just
Facebook's the same way.
That Facebook's the same way.
But
That's really what
that's
I
more
don't like
lowbrow.
about like people that are looking at stuff on Facebook and Tumblr and stuff. They'll like read one piece of information that someone posted or someone reposted or something, and they'll take that as truth, even though like they don't look it up and see that oh, that person never even fucking was on that subject. Like, I think there's like a joke one where it's like, don't believe everything you read on the internet because not everything's true. Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, like there's like some people that did like a survey and they asked like a whole bunch of Republicans how many of them would bomb Agrabah, and Agrabah is a fictional country of Aladdin.
Yeah.
There's a fucking place from Aladdin?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So like I think it was like
They're in Baghdad.
like 30% said yes, let's bomb that shit, right?
I'd probably say yes too. I want to see that. I want to see that animated.
No, but like they thought it was an actual place. Right?
I don't give a fuck. I would still want to see that animated.
And then they asked Democrats, and like the Democratic number was like 16% that said, yeah, let's bomb it.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Wow.
I'm drinking my coffee. I'm a hipster. Whatever. I don't give a shit.
Like I know you brought up a fictional. What was it? Agrabah?
Agrabah.
Agrabah. All right, you know,
It's in
like
the director's cut of Aladdin, bro.
dude, I never fucking watched Aladdin.
Agrabah, it's like super bad, but Agrabah.
It's Aladdin, the March of 1,000 Feet or some shit. I don't know. And it's just like Auschwitz, but with like Agrabah or something. I would want to see that. I'm sorry.
Hey, so, do you think if we show
White
like,
supremacy. I mean,
do you think if we show like a fucking clip to like upcoming Democrats?
or what?
No, Democrats. Like people that these self-acclaimed super political. Down with
down with Jade Helm 15 because that was the thing. Jade Helm 15. That was the thing, and you guys aren't conspiracy theorists.
Yeah. Not much, but
that was a bill that people like a lot of like conspiracy theorists were like being like, oh shit, dude, shit's gonna go wrong because
Shit, nigga! This is where everything goes south, motherfucker!
basically a lot of conspiracy theorists were bonding together and they were saying like, oh, we'll make a big militia to fight this thing off, which was basically a bill that said that Obama apparently was going to send military officials, like military officers and people like that, to dress up as civilians to undergo, military operations as civilians in towns. So it would put civilians in danger. So there was only I think 7 states, one of them being Texas, which was because they had a map of hostile states marked in red and whatever fuck blue was, and hostile states were a lot of South states basically. so people were like, oh, Obama's just doing this because fucking the South. I don't give a fuck. These guys aren't fucking Democrats and shit.
Southerners are gonna start up a hootenanny with their guns
a lot of
and
states
whatnot.
that were filled with conservatives.
Yeah.
So the conspiracy theorists they apparently said that they rounded up 3,000 people for a militia.
Dude.
that were like, oh, I'll go and fight if I have to fight.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really seen or anything,
You brought up conservatives, dude. The whole, wait, you
Log
said
cabin Republicans? Yeah.
Oh, no.
They can stick it in me.
No. No, dude.
Boston Tea Party? Yeah, I'm down with that.
No, fuck.
KKK? All right.
Oh god.
Someone posted something on Facebook. It's Bernie Sanders. He's calling me.
Shit, like you said conservatives, and for some reason
Bernie?
I connect.
Yeah, how's it going? Dude, you're fucking old. Get out of office. Fucking kill yourself. Nah, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna vote for Bernie.
Yeah, feel the burn.
Feel the burn, pussies.
No, you said conservatives, and I don't know
Yeah,
what the
go
fuck
on.
I was thinking. Oh, you said Confederate states. That's why.
Oh,
And
I
uh,
said
and-
Confederate States. I
It's
said
South.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
South
you
states.
said Confederate for something, and I was like,
Confederate?
dude, yeah, you said Confederate for
I
some
said
shit.
conservative.
I don't know. Well, point
for,
is,
for
I
like states.
point is, I remember Confederates, and there was
Uh-huh.
that whole thing with
The Confederate flag.
the Confederate flag
Oh,
after
yeah.
that. What was that guy's name? Michael Kelly? I'm just kidding.
I don't remember, but well, that, and they were trying to remove the flag from
the
South
North-
Carolina.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
the state
Because
house.
it all
From the
happened-
state house, because the flag is like on a flagpole, like
Yeah.
in the middle of the fucking
They
state
they
house.
actually took it down.
Yeah, like
I remember
later.
I was-
That all
Yeah.
happened because
Later.
of the
Yeah.
Charleston shootings. Remember? Like that kind of happened.
Yeah.
Like it kind of
Yeah.
led into it.
and then
And then
like,
I kind of like after that point, fucking like they didn't take it down, and then like gay marriage became legal.
Oh.
And then almost every other like state in their state house, they had like the LGBT,
the rainbow flag.
the
down.
rainbow flag, and they're like, if they don't have to take those flags down, why do we need to take our flag down? It's like, well, one, it symbolizes, like freedom and like the end of oppression for a whole community, while the other one was a flag fought in a war for slavery.
Here's the thing, like, I understand that there's freedom of speech and everything, so I would respect the Confederate flag, but not so much for what it stood for back in the 1900s, but because, that culture behind it now, that, a lot of people had Southern pride, and that's the only way that they had to show it.
Yeah.
But it was also synonymous with the, wanting slavery and all that shit. And, we're in fucking Texas, and but like border town, nobody really gives a fuck about the Confederate flag here. But I mean, like, if I were to go down to Louisiana and see somebody with a fucking Confederate flag in the back of, sticker in the back of their truck, I want to be like, that guy doesn't like niggers. Like, I'd be like, that guy's just
That
proud
guy
to be
should
Sou-
die. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, like, no,
He
that,
just likes the
he's,
South.
he's like proud to be Southern. It might be true that he's like, oh, I do not like these African Americans in my state, but that's already the fuck. That's the individual. That's not the fucking flag itself.
That's something
Or-
we don't know.
Well,
or
yeah,
they're a
it's
big
not- yeah.
fan of the Dukes of Hazzard.
That too.
That too, man.
honestly-
Generally,
Well, my point on that is like, I don't give a shit like towards them because like, yeah, maybe they don't like black people, or maybe
Yeah.
they don't, maybe they don't like any immigrants or something. But that's like that's their opinion. I'm not one to like take their opinion away from them.
I kind of
Like-
agree with Victor.
Like if
I agree
like,
with Victor.
I'm like Latino. I'm not Mexican, but I'm Latino. But they'll probably say there's like a white guy that's like that he was like a Confederate, like really Confederate blood or whatever the fuck.
yeah.
And maybe he doesn't like me. I'm like, I don't. Well, I mean,
Like-
But-
you don't like me because
it
that
only
was
goes
part of your heritage and shit. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything
That
about
only
it.
goes to a certain point. Like, what if you were in Louisiana, right? And some white guy, I'm not against white people or anything, but what if some racist white guy comes up to you and says, "Fuck you, get out of here"? You're not Mexican. Like you say, you're Latino. Like, how would you react to that? Like, what would you do?
Nothing. I'll stay there.
That was nothing. That
What if he's like
That was
what
nothing.
If
Over
he's like
there.
pointing a gun to
No.
you? He's like,
If he just pointed a gun at me, I'd disarm him. But I would.
Ka-chow, nigga.
But I wouldn't like shoot him. Or maybe I would. I don't know. Depending on how I'm feeling on the day.
yeah.
I didn't get my corn
That's
pops
like-
this morning.
that's
I'm fucking mad.
Like we've never, to be honest, we've never experienced something like that.
Well, I
right?
mean, like, yeah,
Honestly.
if
live in a
anything,
border
we
city.
live in a border town
Yeah.
where it's not just
Yeah.
Mexicans. We have
Yeah.
we have a lot of, we have
Well,
our white
honestly,
community, we have
it-
our black community,
if
we have
you're-
our Asian community,
Yeah.
which people don't know about. But we
Yeah.
do have
If
our
you're
Asian
in downtown, you'll experience that a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In downtown, like it goes unseen that much, but like it does happen a lot.
Downtown here?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Downtown here, there's people who fucking hate gays and shit.
Oh
yeah,
And
well,
there's people
uh,
who hate gays. There's people who hate black people. There's people who hate fucking like Asians. There's people who hate fucking Latinos and Mexicans and shit.
it's dumb 'cause
And like they'll beat the shit out of you for it.
Yeah,
If
you know,
you're in
that's-
downtown.
Yeah, that's actually true.
That happens, yeah. And like they'll fucking drive by, throw something at you or something. Yeah, that happens and shit. But I mean, like, since we live over here in like the outskirts of El Paso, over here it's like more like
We're all one big culture.
it's more like not really one big culture because there's like white people,
Yeah,
and,
but,
like
like-
other races here. But
Yeah.
we kind of like we're
hybrids.
we're like friends with each other, kind of.
Yeah.
Well,
We kind of don't give a shit about each other.
we live harmoniously. Harmoniously, there, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we live kind of harmoniously, but you know, then again, we do have like drug trafficking and we
but that's-
a bunch of
that's-
stoners.
that's
and
everywhere,
But
stuff
that's
like that.
that's everywhere.
Yeah, but like over here, like I mean, our high school's like that's like the main thing it's known for. But then again, I mean, well, I mean, talking about high school, in high school, like really. No one really would pick on you. I never
No,
really,
like,
I never really
like,
even
I mean,
saw. I never
like-
saw bullying.
Like it did happen, but not to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go kill myself. Like,
If anything, you
like-
wanted to go kill yourself because you felt shit about yourself for like not being able to interact as well in school. But it was never like, oh, you fucking nerd, go kill
Yeah.
yourself. It was never
Yeah.
nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Or
never
like people would
happened.
beat you up. Shit
Yeah.
like that didn't happen.
You know, that happened to
Yeah.
me freshman year, but it was one time, and then this kid was like obviously not all in his right mind.
Yeah.
I've only seen one aspect of bullying, and that was when this guy named Bowser threw this guy named in the trash can.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, that's the only time I've seen
that might have been out of context because
Bowser.
it was kind of like a well.
He was a rough.
We're
name.
gonna have
It
to.
would always remind me of Bowser.
We have to kind of bleep his name out, I think, unless you don't want to.
I guess we should
never
just.
said his last name.
Yeah. Well,
Forrest
how
Gump,
many
okay.
people do you know are named that?
Gump? Forrest Gump?
Let's refer to
Sure,
him as
Forrest Gump,
No,
sure.
let's refer to him like David said, Bowser.
Oh, all right.
All right, Bowser
I was gonna name him
Bowser.
Gumshoot.
Come shoot.
or Lunchbox.
Wait, so we're gonna have to cut that whole part out? Though?
No,
no,
we'll
no,
just
it's fine,
edit
it's
it
fine.
like put Bowser over that, you know?
Yeah, it's fine.
You could do that with it.
Probably. I don't know.
No, but like, yeah, it was like never one of those things where we're like in a what is it, like a cultural fucking clash. Like, I mean, you have
It's not the cliche of like
Yeah.
TV
Yeah,
and movies.
yeah.
because we have all our Latinos, and of course, like just because we're Mexican doesn't mean that we're all fucking cholos. Like, no, if anything, there was a good handful of cholos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And there was a good handful of pot smokers. There was a good people that were jogs. There was a good amount of people that we were fucking doctor material.
Yeah. And the ones that were cholos, like they wouldn't be like with like crime and shit like that. They wouldn't be like
They wouldn't mess with us.
in crime. They wouldn't like mess with you. They'd be like, hey, if you get like they like I know with me, I used to hang out with them more when I was like in middle school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were cool. They would be like, tienes un lápiz or something. You
Yeah,
know, they would
like-
ask me for
Yeah,
stuff
like-
or
They'd
like
ask
something.
nicely.
But like, they weren't like, oh, give me that or I'm gonna fuck you up or something.
Give me that shit, I'll put my dick in your mouth.
Shit
No.
like that. They were cool. They
Yeah.
were, they
Yeah,
were
yeah,
good
everyone.
people and shit.
Yeah.
And like, I always thought it was fucking bullshit when in high school they're like, oh, you can't wear a solid colored T-shirt
Oh yeah.
because for some reason that would mean that you're in some sort of gang or something. It's like, what the?
And then like me and Kevin were in marching band, so like we were like, does that mean when we wear marching band shirts we're all considered a gang?
Yeah, because
Just
it
as
wasn't
jokingly
just,
though.
it wasn't just solid colors. It was like
If you
A
all
shirt.
wear
Oh,
a
that's
shirt
right.
that's
of a
like,
color
right.
of a color like in a group of 3.
yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So we all just decided to go twinning one day, and
Yeah.
and now we're just considered a fucking gang because
Yeah.
we all wore like pink plaid.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know what would have been a fucking cool prank?
What?
If we all wore robes, so we would look like a cult that was gonna kill ourselves. And we all just meet up in the cafeteria and lunch and just meet up in a circle and shit. That would have been fucking funny.
That would have actually been really
And then you
fucking
have
great,
like
man.
like a chalice, and then you have like
Drink
you do
child.
you pretty much reenact the whole like
You
church
fucking
thing.
put clamato in that shit. Just
you,
like
you
fucking...
break you break
that
like
would've
like
been
some
fucking
edible
great.
substance, and you just pass it around to people. Like
That would have been great.
and then,
Well, anyways.
and then we all shared like the cup thing, and then we just all fall down. And then people,
Oh god!
Like there's one guy like even if we went as like KKK or something, with one person being like the blood dragon that has like the one robe that's red, like drink child.
What the fuck, man?
Wait, how do we get in this rabbit hole?
I don't know.
I was talking about school, and I was talking about people in
I
the
think
town.
We were talking about like
racism.
Yeah, we're talking racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, but racism's cool here. I mean, well, not cool, but
Racist? It doesn't fucking matter.
you racist, man?
Yeah.
Fuck niggas. Yeah, you went back too, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I do, bro. Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, racism's not a big problem.
It's not like a big problem out here.
Here, where we are, but I mean, I bet it is somewhere else.
In other states and other cities, I'm sure it fucking is. I'm sure, because I mean, civil rights movement around that time wasn't like the story of like Rosa Parks. She was almost like shot, or like she would get like people would follow her home. Yeah. After like her day out.
Oh bitch, get naked.
No, because like she was always like afraid of her life, because like
like people
during the civil rights movement,
of course,
people wanted to like hunt her down and stuff like that.
Dude, that must have sucked.
But like at the same time, like I think we're kind of glad that she kind of did that.
Yeah,
she stood up for herself.
If anything, she stood up for us before we were like conceived. No joke.
What fucking joke was it? It's like, oh yeah, you celebrate Rosa Parks, the day of Rosa Parks or whatever the fuck. Yeah. You know, my grandfather was actually there with her, like on the bus. And like, oh really? And this woman was a black woman. And it's like, yeah. He was the guy that was on the bus. Like, hey, you gotta get to the fucking back of the bus, lady. And I'm like, yeah. Happy fucking nigger
like
day.
with the whole,
and he fucking walks off.
like with the whole
It was like
thing.
it was something like that, but it was funny.
Wasn't that like from the fucking Boondocks or some shit?
No, it was from a show. It was from like a comedy show or
Drunk
something.
History, no?
No, I don't think it was that.
Fuck.
I think it was like a sketch of some sort, but I don't think it was Key and Peele. It might have been, but I don't think so.
It could have been.
Could have been.
They usually joke about shit like that. It's funny.
Menstruation orientation.
But like with the
tangent.
whole like getting offended by things this year, like last year, I mean, like a lot of people would get offended by shit that didn't even pertain to them.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, how does that pertain to you in any way?
Like people would make up stuff like, "Oh, Cocoa Puffs is racist because it's chocolate." Like I don't know, like some bullshit. They I don't know.
Like with the
chocolate. Hey, dude, Cocoa Puffs is shit. You know what? Fruity Pebbles is just that shit, but covered in chocolate.
It's racist.
Wait, what the fuck?
See, it's Fruity Pebbles in blackface. That's how it's fucking racist.
Fruity Pebbles in blackface. like they're gonna be looking like the fucking the Raisinets band.
Ew.
The Raisins band. You know what the fuck I'm talking?
I think so.
The fucking clay things from like the 90s.
Yeah.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
that
man?
shit was fucking gross.
Hell yeah.
It was like it was kind of like stop motion-y, right?
Yeah.
I remember that shit. That shit was fucking weird.
Imagine like the fucking Fruity Pebbles, but like with those big grape lips. That would have been fucking racist as shit, you know?
Another
honestly,
thing.
that's one of the things I fucking hate, because like in like Dragon Ball Z, how Mr. Popo is fucking changed color.
Yeah.
I was like, why would you do that? Like,
And
Jinx too. Like, yeah, it could be seen as racist. I don't think it's racist,
you know,
because I don't think of it as that.
Yeah.
You know, once they turned it into blue, I was just like, no, that's fucking racist, just because like
Because you thought it was gonna be racist.
Yeah. Like,
You know
like,
what? You're the racist one for thinking it first.
That's exactly it.
I guess
Honestly, that's
Yeah,
that's what I think of racism. Like, something's only racist when you think it's racist.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like, okay, like, I'm gonna say a comment, and I hope nobody really gets offended by it, but
I'm gonna get offended. Fuck ton.
like, I'm gonna say this.
2015.
I'm gonna say this. I don't like black girls.
What? Go tell that
See, now, out of context, that just seems very racist, right?
No.
No? Well, I mean,
For me, probably not.
it just happens to me in my experience
Yeah.
that I don't, the black girls
Like-
that I've met weren't too pleasant, and to me,
In the sack. I mean, they just. I just didn't like them.
physically not appealing. But like that doesn't mean that I can't say that like Halle Berry isn't attractive. That I can't
She's
say,
pretty hot.
you know,
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah. Dude.
yeah, like I'm not saying that they're like not attractive or that they can't be pleasant people or anything like that. It's just that happens to me. I haven't met an African American lady that was pleasant to me, or
or whatever,
that's
On a personal
And that
level.
also
Yeah,
doesn't
so-
mean you hate them.
and
Like,
that
yeah,
doesn't
it
yeah, and
doesn't mean you hate 'em.
Yeah, you could like. I mean, maybe you didn't even like their personality or something.
Yeah.
Like say you met this black girl that's she's got a nice personality, but you didn't like how she looked or something. Like,
yeah, like
you'll still treat her as a friend.
yeah,
I mean,
like I'm not gonna be
Hey.
like, hey yo, like
Hey, yo,
what's
fuck
what's
off.
up, my nigga? Like if they're cool with it, I mean, if that's the way they want to go along, sure. I mean, I'll do it, but like it's not like I say nigger a lot, but like it's not like to fucking undermine black people. It's just
Yeah.
like one of those colloquial things that you say, like, hey, you fucking faggot, and like I'm not making fun
yeah.
of you for being gay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, you derogatory term that just came up to my mind.
Like that's one thing I don't like, where it's like, black people that get offended with the word nigger
Yeah.
if like a white person uses it, but like they themselves use it a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Like why?
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if I were in a white part of town or city, like if someone would call me a wetback, I'd start cracking up. Like I find it pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, maybe like if you're in a battle, like in a discussion with somebody that just being fucking unpleasant to you, like he fucking calls you a wetback, and you're just like, well, that was uncalled for. Like then I'll be like, yeah, fuck you, man, you're a fucking cracker or whatever,
Cracker.
like yeah, like I mean, but like I mean,
Yeah.
somebody calls me a fucking wetback, I'm just like, probably.
No problem. I mean, shit. I don't. Let me check my green card.
Just put
That's
that.
not there.
It's not that, How the fuck do you know I'm not, whatever.
Or you could be an asshole and be like, oh, I'm not having a green card because I have my birth certificate and since I was born here.
That's like, oh, I don't have a green card.
Fucking
Because,
school him.
CIA, faggot, get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground!
Just fucking jump his ass. I'll show you who the fucking wetback is.
And then like
I hope that wasn't too loud.
Yeah, sorry if anybody's using headphones and it's loud.
I'll probably bring it down, maybe.
All right.
like did you guys see that Josh Fernstein guy?
No.
No.
He posted videos like all fucking year, about like he's like really Christian or whatever.
Oh, is it that guy with the Christian bro?
Yeah,
The one that has the hat?
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate
yeah,
that.
like when like same-sex marriage became a thing. He made a video where it's like America hates Christianity and they're starting to wage a war against Christianity. And it's like no, it's just like our one of the base principles for the United States when we came over, like when the Pilgrims came over here, was to not be prosecuted by religion, right? So maybe your religion sees it as bad, and maybe other people's religion see it as bad, but then there's people that have that are atheists, right?
Yeah.
I'm an atheist. I don't see it as nothing bad. It's like it doesn't affect me in any way.
You should fucking
like-
kill yourself.
Right? so like we have to like respect everybody in that sense, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have
we
to.
shouldn't like just have like our country under like a Christian agenda. And like how I try to like put it into people's perspective when I try to talk to them about it, it's like you don't see like a whole Jewish community fucking lobbying outside fucking Washington to make every food in the country kosher. Like you don't see that, right?
Well, no.
Or you don't see like Muslims doing the same thing and be like, let's not kill cows anymore. Let's have no one be like eating beef illegal
Because they respect other.
because
Yeah.
like not everyone believes that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They
So
know. Yeah.
so like you don't like gay marriage. You don't like gay marriage. You don't have to put everybody in America doesn't like gay marriage.
Yeah, it's like
Just
It's like shoving their opinions down your throat.
yeah.
Like-
just because you don't like fucking the new Baconator doesn't mean that everybody
fucking
doesn't
love
like the
Baconator.
Baconator. I don't know. I've never fucking.
You know what? Now I'm just gonna go up to an indie guy. Yeah, I guess. I'm eating your cows.
Why do you have to be so offensive?
Sad thing.
I am going to
say. I've never tried a burger from Wendy's ever.
No?
Never ever.
No, well, I mean, I
hit and miss.
I love Wendy's just because of the bacon in it.
Yeah.
It's either you like it or you don't. I didn't like it. But,
Honestly, like the chicken nuggets a lot. But okay, moving on.
I think we've been on this like topic for a good while.
Yeah.
Hold up. I want to say
Alright.
one last thing. So like, you know, when it comes to law, because you know our constitution's like the law of the land.
Yeah.
Fucking First Amendment is like freedom of speech, whatever the fuck.
Religion, press,
assembly,
Sodomy.
whatever.
that too.
So you can be like a protester, and that's
Yeah.
your First Amendment.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's fine. Like, you can protest all you fucking want.
Yeah.
To like, I don't want Muslims in my country or whatever. That's your opinion that you're fucking protesting and shit. But like, you don't like you shouldn't be telling like, oh, you should believe this or you're you know,
Yeah.
whatever. You know, if it's like, oh, God doesn't want fucking Muslims in our country. It's like, I don't fucking know if that's right. I haven't talked to fucking God.
Dude, honestly, like,
I haven't talked to God. I read very little of the Bible. Honestly, I've read very little of the Quran. I don't fucking know. So maybe
dude,
I don't fucking know.
It really all boils down to like respect, and it's fucking corny as that sounds. It's just like, dude, we all live in the same place. You know, we're blessed enough to
We're the same species.
We live in the United States. We have it, you know, way better off than a lot of people. But that doesn't mean that we're entitled to everything.
Yeah.
You know, like it just, you know, you're gonna live, you know, the first couple of years of your life, you're gonna fucking live with your parents, and then you're gonna live with your siblings if you have siblings. You're not gonna fucking like them all the time, dude. You're gonna be fighting with them just like we fight with other people that live in the same country, dude.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you have to be a cunt about it. I'm not one to be fucking politically correct. I mean, I've said like 8 fucking derogatory terms towards, you know, anybody.
Forgot about chink.
Probably should.
And you know, like, it's not like I'm doing it to be fucking facetious and not me.
Eskimo.
Like, you know, it just like, you know, just comes down to like respect. You know, you're not down with this idea. Well, all right, cool. Like, you can tell me about it, but you don't have to like fucking force me to go to church because you believe this. You know, you don't have to fucking change my opinion if I don't believe in God or if I don't like fucking rap music, which I do. And I mean, I do like rap music.
Fucking doesn't.
I do, motherfucker. I like Hobson. I like GDP.
I like Gorals.
Hobson.
What's it called? Gorals or Gorillas?
Gorillas.
Something like that.
Gorillas, Mikko.
Oh,
But yeah,
I enjoy the occasional Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap.
I like running through the 6 with my woes. You know how that shit goes.
Or when the hotline blings, you know?
Moving on.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
What do you guys think about the Pope visiting the U.S.?
What?
You guys remember that? That happened.
What the fuck?
The Pope.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And then little Kimmy Davis.
She had to go and fuck things up.
Honestly, Pope coming to the U.S. was like a big thing.
There was honestly, I didn't think much because like it's not like I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna meet the Pope myself. But like, like, you know, it's cool. If anything, I thought it was really cool that, you know, this Pope really opened up to like modern.
He's very open-minded.
Yeah, very open-minded. Like, was it him that like, you know, kind of like
he's
agreed with condoms and stuff because of now.
Right.
Yeah.
And he wasn't like totally against like the whole
He wasn't
gay
he wasn't
community.
totally against
Like,
gay marriage.
He was like
that.
they can do that, but you have to remember, in our religion, it is like this bad thing.
It's like a taboo, but that doesn't.
But in the end, when God in their religion judges them, you're not gonna get judged for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get judged for their actions. You're gonna get judged by your actions.
And this is coming from an atheist.
That's honestly what I didn't understand, because it's like it's not like it's not your mission to fucking
Save
go after
everybody.
every fucking gay guy and be like, no, become straight. It's like,
you know,
you don't have to do that. Just like, he doesn't want to. Just move on.
Yeah,
Just fuck off.
Like, you know, I'm
like, you could be like you could be like a fucking Jehovah's Witness. I'm here to talk to you about being straight.
Go away, I'm jacking off.
Oh, all right then.
Goes to the neighbor's house.
I'll come back later.
No, stop me jacking off. Hello?
Jemima's witness.
Are you gay?
No?
All right then.
I mean, yes, I love pussy.
Hey! Would you like to consider not being gay?
I like pussy, though. How can you convince me?
Fucking Catholic religion will soothe all your fucking woes.
Whoa, the light of God has seen me that I like dick now.
Cool.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but no, but like, yeah, I know what you mean. And honestly,
was that a girl or a guy?
I don't know. Maybe it was
I fucked it up. Damn it.
Well, anyway.
Damn it, God! He's gonna damn me.
But what I know
hell.
is that the Pope visited Philadelphia.
Did he?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised. The Pope came over and had a game with my friends and Philly cheesesteak.
Had a gay. I'm like, all right, cool.
Do you think he tried a Philly cheesesteak?
Oh,
He had to.
Maybe. I mean,
He probably did.
a lot of people like.
They're like, hey, come on, Pope, you're gonna like this shit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like the Pope just because of like how.
He's
might be, like,
progressive.
I think he's like.
He's
progressive.
really progressive.
Yeah.
You know, if anything, I was really impressed with there was this thing that he's like, oh, I love America's market just because he saw Oreos or something, and that he went to
Oh, that was a
Oh.
joke. Yeah.
that was a joke, or
Yeah, it was by the Onion.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought that was
Yeah.
actually real.
No, he
that-
said he
that-
like
it-
the joke
what
was
it-
he
what
didn't
it was-
like it.
What it was that I really love America's capitalism. You know, he has a fucking Argentinian accent. I don't fucking
No, I thought it was he didn't like it because of the variety of Oreos we have.
No, he didn't like it at first. No, he liked it because of the Oreos
Yeah.
and the variety.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I fucking hate America's capitalism because he saw I forgot what the fuck it was, but he saw
I
something
think I
else
kinda
in a
remember.
variety, and he's like, I fucking hate that.
So
that was like the joke.
Oh okay.
Because there was like Oreos with like peanut butter
And, like,
cotton
the golden ones.
candy,
the original
Oreos,
ones, the
a lot of
normal
shit.
ones, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And so he's like, that's really cool because like that's like they're good and shit. Because like the thing was that he tasted one and he's like, oh, these are really good, and like all the variety of them, you know, are for like a lot of people and shit.
Yeah.
But
But then he saw something else, and I don't remember what the fuck it
like
was.
fucking licorice or some shit.
Yeah, and he's like, I fucking hate capitalism.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
You know what we've been
It's
forgetting?
like, oh god.
Donald Trump.
Donald
Like-
Trump.
Dude, he's
I
like
gotta
my
admit-
hero, man. He's fucking awesome.
Dude, I love it. Nah,
I gotta
honestly,
s-
I respect the
I'm
guy.
honestly, I'm honestly growing my hair out so I can give him a wig.
Like
It's-
this
it's
coming
gonna
from a
be straight.
Hispanic guy.
So-
I respect the guy. You know,
so-
like
I respect him.
I respect him. Like
Donald
that's his
Trump,
opinion.
Fuck that guy.
marketing genius.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Marketing genius.
Dude, whatever you have to say about Donald Trump, you know, I don't like the guy, dude. But, you know, pretty smart man, no matter what the fuck you say, even though he acts stupid. To get so much fucking attention, to get that much money, and, you know, to get whatever fucking, attention he's getting, I mean, he's doing pretty well. And, you know, of course he doesn't deserve it, but, for the right reasons, but, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I mean, like,
I
no.
honestly respect the guy.
I respect him. I mean, for speaking his mind.
I think like I don't think he's like actually like wanting to be like this like
He's
this,
huge.
this like big racist like guy. It's just a marketing ploy, right? Because this guy is a real estate tycoon. He had to sell. You know, a person had to like want to be on his idea to give him like a shit ton of money to do this, right? To build his whole real estate empire. So he's like, who do I want like voting for me? Who are the easiest people to market myself to? White, uninformed racists.
Huge
And
point.
I mean,
Huge point.
And he's polling really good, right? And all that good shit. And then like every other Republican candidate is like, this guy just says stupid shit and everyone loves him. I will start saying stupid shit and everybody will love me. So he's a genius.
Dude, I mean, if it works, you know?
He's huge.
Huge. I think it should be huger in China.
China. Huge in China.
I wasn't always as successful. I started off slow, you know. I didn't always have it good. Started in Brooklyn with a small $1 million loan from my dad.
And then I made it huge.
I made it huge. I made it huge China.
I mean, if he could bring like the teenagers back into like, oh dude, look at him, he's making a fool of himself. I might just vote for him because how bad can he ruin this country?
How fast can he get impeached?
Yeah.
How fast can he crash this into the ground? Like it's actually pretty cool that that he's gotten so much political traction because if anything, he's bringing the youth back into politics, and that's really cool, right, Victor?
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I mean, I don't think that's ever happened since like. Well, it has happened. I mean,
Nixon,
it has,
dude.
but
No,
it's
Bill Clinton.
Since
And
Clinton.
Nixon, dude, because like.
Well, Nixon,
you know what I'm talking about,
the
right?
the Watergate
No,
scandal.
not just that, like Vietnam, like
No,
people
right,
in colleges, people in colleges started protesting. Remember?
Oh, well, yeah.
So yeah,
But I mean, those were like
That's because like they were kind of like pushed into like they were being forced.
that was kind of like forced.
It was for their own personal interest, I guess you could say.
That was by the time he was president.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is like a guy that
bringing political, back in 2008, I don't think a lot of people were just, 2012, a lot of people were like, you're gonna go out and, like, people our age, necessarily, you're gonna go out and, like, investigate, how, who's Hillary Clinton's running partner or who Obama's running partner, they weren't really interested in politics.
But, like, at the same time, like,
because
my point is, like, they were interested again, like, the people from the 1960s, or 78, it's the youth. They get interested in like politics.
I mean, David, if you they're like, hey, David, you got to go at war with all the people you went to high school with, because you know what? We started a war. I mean, like you're like fuck that. Like I didn't start this war. I don't want to fucking get shot my hiney off.
Protest and shit. Yeah.
You protest. I mean, because they pushed you into this. This isn't what you decided.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I guess that's the way I'm seeing it. But like now, like there's like, I guess like legitimate interest from like young people back into politics, like
because they find them stupid,
because they find it relatable now,
and they're like, oh, this will be funny.
Yeah,
like
these
nuts.
Like, the only reason I think like a whole bunch of people would vote for him is to do like a huge social experiment. Be like, how fast can we put this guy in office and get him out? Or it will be the greatest success story since Rocky. Just saying.
All I'm saying, it was a prank, bro. It was a prank. Gone sexual in the hood. Gun pulled out. 2015.
Sam Pepper did nothing wrong.
Shut the fuck
like
up.
Donald Trump did inspire a lot of like famous memes. Like,
it's huge.
It's huge. China.
Small loan of $1 million.
Like even like Bill Clinton, like he kind of did the same thing, but with his fucking sexiness.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I'd want to party with Bill Clinton.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like, play in a band with him.
Yeah, I mean
that
play
band's
some
name.
Funk with them.
That band's name would be Funking Lewinsky.
Yeah. Bill Cosby made it cool to be president because it was not just the Oval Office; it was the Pink Oval Office.
Pink Oval.
I'm pretty sure he did it once with Hillary. Didn't like it, so he got Lewinsky, and he loved the shit out of it.
I would love to be like, I don't know, like, I guess just drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette with Bill Clinton and be like, no, but seriously, Bill, Lewinsky, what that mouth do, boy?
Hillary was trying to become a president so like she could get revenge on him.
Yo, Georgie, what that mouth do on me? Yo, Bushy Bush. You're going to find out why they call me Bushy Bush.
You start asking fucking Bill, like, Bill, was she really DTF? you know And then you ask her, like, did she have the DSLs or nah?
Yeah.
Trump's going to be like, seriously, Lewinsky, was he huge?
Yeah.
Was he huge?
Yes, very much.
Right, so into memes.
Memes.
Speaking of, like
memes.
Let's
get this shit on the road.
There was Pepe.
Dude, I thought Pepe was fucking hilarious.
There was the John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena. I
like,
fucking hated that thing.
and then
It was
that
always
was
too
in-
loud.
These nuts.
These nuts. That would have been the best presidential candidate of all time.
That actually made me like disappointed to be like youth in America, like, because like people are getting like they politics is getting fucking traction again with like youth, and that's like the one big thing, like that if anything people need for like a big change, whatever. But like then there's some jackwagon that goes and kind of fucks it all up because shits and giggles. I had a good laugh, but then it's just like, God, are people from like our time like that really that feasible? Are they really that stupid?
Are we millennials that stupid?
Fucking shit, man.
The answer is yes.
Well, I guess it could go like half and half.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're like that stupid at some point of the day.
Yeah.
But then again, we like to think ourselves that we're superior to all these other people. When
Yeah.
in reality, we just hide
Go
it.
back in time towards the 80s and see how teenagers were back then. Probably all.
They're probably like the same.
That would be like, we could just ask our parents.
Yeah.
But
How were you back
They
then?
lived in
Mom?
Parents were like,
I was
like,
fighting
my-
a war.
like my mom was in Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my mom.
It's different,
Like
Yeah, it's
mom
different
and
over
dad.
there. Like, cause like over here, like it's a different youth. Like
Yeah.
their 80s weren't the same shit as in
I
Mexico.
know, like,
Yeah.
I'd ask my dad, like, hey, Dad, what were you doing when you were 18? He's like, I don't know, Carl, jumping over the border. And I would be telling me the same thing. It's just not the same thing. If anything, I'd be jumping fences trying to get into parties or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It would be the same youth.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, Lemmy, the guy from Motorhead, passed away.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
He passed away.
Boner killed David, but yeah, that's very
Boner
sad.
killed David.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I think he died. Oh fuck. 27th or 28th.
I think it was the 28th of December.
Yeah, he died after Christmas.
It sucked because it was like I think his birthday was the 23rd of December.
Yeah.
Damn.
around
Yeah,
there.
so it's
dude.
just like, oh, dude, like
That's
you
fucked
just
up.
celebrated your 70th birthday and you're like already,
6 feet under, damn son.
Like, I know this might piss you off, Kevin, but like as a big Metallica fan, like that kind of sucks because like Metallica kind of did look up to Motorhead,
big
And, like
influence to
they're
it.
pretty bummed out about that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I was never a big Motorhead fan, and I like Metallica, but never huge like you. But honestly, any musician that dies our day and age is obviously gonna be sad.
Especially in the metal world, man.
Yeah, well, of course, when we're so passionate about it, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a sad day. Scott Weiland died as well, and BB King, the king of rock and roll,
Yeah,
dude.
that's like a big,
I mean,
big bummer.
that was a big bummer, but they did what they had to do, and they left a mark. Obviously, left a fucking mark, dude. And that was fucking great for them, and for us, that we got to like experience, and we still have the fruits of their fucking brains and awesome jams. That's fucking great,
Yeah. I mean, even like, I guess a highlight is also the fucking Guns N' Roses thing where
All right.
Axl Rose and Slash got on uneven terms, I
That
guess.
they started
I
sucking
mean,
each other's dicks again, just
Yeah,
for money.
Basically,
Pretty surprised about that.
basically before they were like they were just throwing shade to all of you that are young and use slang like this. They were throwing shade at each other for many years, and then they finally came together and they were like, yo fam, you want to bury that hatchet? Goals AF fam. And
Savage, dude.
and they're like, all right. And then like, you want to do a GNR reunion?
Tight.
That's for show, fam. And
That'd be savage.
then they're like, it has to be a savage show. When do you want to do it? Coachella, fam.
Coachella? Oh, crap.
Is it really Coachella?
Yeah.
No,
Fucking
Fuck,
shit,
dude.
man.
never really liked the personality.
I never really liked
Axl
Axl
Rose
Rose.
and
Yeah.
Slash.
Well, like his singing's alright, but I mean,
Like,
I don't
they're-
really like his personality.
Like, don't get me wrong, like their music is good, but like I don't know.
They're
Like,
icons.
I don't want to seem like
Yeah.
a biased Metallica fan, but like even if I didn't like Metallica, I still wouldn't like.
Yeah,
Like, go on.
they're rock and roll icons, even if we're not huge fans. You know.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
They Slash. I'm not a huge Slash fan by himself.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll respect the guy just because I know he's skilled at what he does, and he does his job fairly decently with like no fucking drama with himself. You know. Yeah. And Axl Rose, I can't judge the guy too much, but I know I personally don't like him too much. But again, like, I'll give him his respect because he's a rock and roll legend or icon, and he's done his things, and I'm pretty sure he's got his reasons, whatever the fuck, right or wrong, they fucking happen. And yeah, Axl Rose sings like a chicken in my opinion, but if people like it or used to like it, hey, that's your own deal. It's cool.
Yeah.
Just a little added thing of music highlight in this year. Well, last year. We got Adele back, people! Adele's back!
Hello from the flowing juices.
Oh.
She came back from the other side to grace us with the best, with some of the best music of our generation.
I've never been.
You like that song?
Yeah.
I don't.
I've never been a huge Adele fan. I'll give her props again because she's a good singer.
She's bae as fuck.
She's a really good singer, and there's not very many songs I like by her. Like there's like the I set fire to the rain.
Oh,
yeah. That one I think is alright, and the Skyfall one.
Yeah, that was.
I
like
okay.
Rolling in the Deep.
I forgot.
Yeah, Rolling in the Deep's good.
Oh,
when the sky falls,
but
when it crumbles.
Hello, I didn't really like. I didn't really like that one, and like a lot of people like it. I think it's got like it's got a lot of views on YouTube.
Which one?
Hello.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't really listen to it when it came out, and I started listening to it because I was, I guess, graced enough to like get myself back into music, right?
Yeah.
And as a way to like give back to like the people that were actually supporting me, my friends and all that stuff. I was
friends?
Fuck yeah. One of them suggested do an Adele cover and do Hello, and I was like, dude, I'll totally do it, even though I'm like not a huge Adele fan. But yeah, totally. And I'm totally digging the song now, and still working on that shit. But
yeah,
cool.
What I always didn't like about that song was the beginning, because I always thought it was funny because it's like, hello. It sounds like fucking Lionel Richie.
Yeah, dude. If people every time that somebody started singing,
you're looking for.
One of my friends would always start singing it, and like I'd always tell her like, hello, and then was like, since it goes hello, and there's like that big pause. I'm like, is it me you're looking for? It's like, no, dude, I'm singing the Adele one. I was like, I don't know that
one.
Yeah,
because it's like, hello, it's me, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, changing the topic. Like
from fucking Adele.
Fuck Adele.
Adele's a bitch. Fuck that whole.
She cheated on me.
2015 did have some.
She keeps calling me.
Hold on.
2015 did have some tragic stuff like the Paris attacks.
Ah, dude, yeah.
We haven't talked about that yet. Oh,
I mean, we mentioned it, but like we.
Oh, we didn't elaborate. Okay, all right, cool.
I don't know, man. I think
the Paris attacks are cool. I was a part of it.
Well, I'm guessing.
I'm sorry.
No, like it's I guess like for anybody out there, we obviously drew comparisons and parallels to the 9/11 attacks that happened like 15 years before. Well, I guess 14 years ago.
Well, I mean,
we ourselves were just like maybe like 5 or 6, maybe
9/11.
Or like 9/11. Like we really couldn't come up with a conscious opinion about it. Yeah. And now like this is like the way that we will define, what were you doing, while during the Paris attacks, Like, I mean, just like people used to say, what were you doing?
I was eating a bowl of oatmeal and snorting a line of cocaine. And, I started jerking off for some reason. And I put my oatmeal in my dick, and it felt pretty good. I mean, I don't know.
No, Victor
and the TV started some news thing, so I turned it off.
No, Victor and I were in school. Well, when I heard about it, I mentioned it to Victor, but he didn't really. He didn't really.
It's because I don't know. I'm not really a touchy-feely person. I'm just kind of really heartless. How could you be so heartless?
Yo, Colin, you call me little tits.
But yeah, in all reality,
I
that
thought
really,
that was Akon.
in all reality,
Black-
that really sucked for like people.
Oh,
over there,
you
fans,
know, honestly, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I mean, it sucks for them. I mean,
but
yeah.
Yeah, like honestly, like that day, I sympathize. Maybe I may look like a fucking cynical person. I may sound like a cynical person with all the fucking shit that I say. Honestly, down to earth. And that day I was like, damn, like it really sucks that
Well, the
there's so many
ego's
people
showing right now.
Huh?
The ego's showing right now.
I'm sorry,
Big
dude.
Fucking,
My head
you
is
like looking at your reflection, Mr. Faggot?
no. Honestly, it's like that day I was like really sympathetic, and like because obviously something that I didn't enjoy hearing about, and but I can't say that I fucking like I was like, oh my god, like no, like I was crying because
Oh my god.
I mean I don't know anybody in Paris,
No, I don't
like
either.
I wasn't directly impacted by it, but indirectly, yeah, like as a human, you're just like, geez, that must suck for another person, and be like, whoa. I feel for you,
And then kind of going on with that, like
I guess.
like as of now, the open carry law here in Texas.
Oh,
is
right.
legal.
Yeah.
Like I know this isn't really 2015.
I can't fucking wait for that. I want to shoot some fucking.
The law was passed at the end of 2015.
It was.
While I wasn't even in the U.S.
And it was put into place, I think, a day ago, 2 days ago, some shit.
What
like
day
that.
is today?
Third.
Well, okay.
So my dumbass being in Mexico totally forgot about that, and I came back, and us rambunctious fellows decide to go driving for a bit.
Yeah,
And,
we're at the mall too.
We go to like crowded places, and I decided it's funny to start screaming out the window like if I'm being kidnapped or if I'm being brutally murdered. And my good friend Victor here decides to help me out.
I mean, yeah, it's fun.
And
It's fun to kidnap people and then torture them.
No.
What were you guys yelling exactly? Without the yelling though.
We were. What were we yelling? I don't remember. Something
I
about
think-
someone's touching my butthole or something.
I was saying something like, "Oh my God, they got a gun in here! Please help me!"
Me anda metiendo la verga.
He's like,
Ayúdenme.
And then it's funny because like after a good, I guess you could say 7 minutes, we went to a music store and I told the guys, dudes, we forgot about the open carry law. Like it's now like it's legal now.
So, like,
and then like
We could have gotten murdered.
I could have gotten murdered because I was the one driving.
I mean, like, one of these days I'm going to end up yelling something stupid like, oh my God, he's going to put his cock in me just because I thought it was funny. And some dude's going to be like, oh shit, he's going to get raped and they're going to shoot Victor just because he's next to me. I'm like, oh,
And
fuck
the
no!
crazy part
It was
is
just a
that-
prank gone sexual in the hood.
Just a
Crazy
prank,
part is
bro.
that-
Just a prank, bro.
The crazy part is that we forgot to mention that we passed by people and you guys were yelling.
Oh yeah, we passed by some people and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like,
So I don't know. I always think it's funny because I always want someone to call the cops on us. It's never happened, so it's like, oh,
no.
it's such a letdown for me.
One day, Victor.
One day. And they pulled me out, fucking tell me I'm a fucking wetback and beat the shit out of me. Fucking police
It's just a
brutality.
prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Police brutality was also a crazy
It was
thing
just
in
a social
2015.
experiment.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Police brutality,
What's Ferguson? 2015
Yeah, that was 2014, but like a
2014,
lot of like the trial and stuff went on
in
until this
2015,
year.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
Sam
there's
Pepper
still
did
things that
nothing
happen.
wrong.
Explain your point of view on that, Ken.
Fuck Sam Pepper,
Alright,
dude.
You don't have to-
Hashtag Sam Pepper did nothing
Go
wrong.
fuck yourself, man.
It was just a prank, bro.
I don't care, dude. That's not cool. Like, I'm not one for political correctness again and shit like that. But you just gotta like, he's gonna be a fucking dick to women. Like, I mean, fuck that guy, you know? Like, Sam Pepper.
Pepper.
He goes around like touching girls' asses and be like, oh, it's a prank, bitch.
Oh really?
Well, pretty
No,
much.
I don't know.
And recently, last few months ago, he did one where he kidnaps his friend, pretends to kill him in front of another friend that didn't know what was going on. But yeah,
And so what happened?
the guy was crying. He was hysteric. And then at the very end, he's like, social experiment. And then everybody was like, fuck this guy. But Sam Pepper did nothing wrong.
Go fuck yourself, Kevin. Go fuck yourself, Sam Pepper.
It was just a prank, bro.
Gone sexual.
No, really, fuck Sam Pepper.
And his stupid haircut. God damn, I hate that.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
I wasn't in the know of that shit, so
So
I don't really have an opinion.
How about personally, guys? Like something like highlighting your 2015s?
It was good, but yet really bad for me.
I ate
but
my dog.
In the light of it, it's ending. Well, it ended pretty well.
Nice.
I got my stuff, I guess you could say, my shit together again.
Nice.
What about you, Jose?
Yeah, it was a good year and also bad year, but I guess rule of opposites. You have a good year, also have a bad year.
Yeah.
It was really cool that I got to go back to school, and now I'm on my way towards my career, communications, all that stuff. Getting my life, I'm getting my shit together too. And also got friends, and I fucking lost friends. May they rest in peace. And but obviously I still have my peeps that I care about, and it's good to see them around.
Hey, go kill yourself.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Go die.
Yeah, Victor, you're not on that list. Go fuck yourself.
Sweet.
What about you, Kevin?
Had its ups and downs, I guess, is like what everybody says, right?
Yeah.
But that's true. An up was I got my Xbox One.
Nice. Now you can watch porn.
I can watch porn in 1080p 60 FPS, bro.
And Netflix at the same time.
Bro. And Netflix at the same time. Great, like marvel of modern technology, man.
What a time to be alive.
But I didn't go to school this semester.
Get out of here, you fuck.
It's all right. I like lounging around, doing nothing, not having to worry about class. But at the same time, it's like
that's what Kevin was doing during all that time.
But at the same time, it's like I couldn't spend time with friends like I usually would. But yeah, that's basically it.
Cool.
What about you, Victor?
As I previously, stated, I shot my dog and I ate him alive.
Una pinche perro
coa.
coa.
I mean, he was alive after I skinned him, but I still ate him.
Brutal AF.
I mean, I just had to. He looked delicious. I was hungry. I hadn't eaten in like 12 minutes, so I was like, I'm hungry. I need to eat. So I killed him. So I grabbed a bat. I smashed his brains in. He's still kind of alive. He was breathing. I mean, breathing counts as alive, right?
No. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yes, of course.
Well,
man.
no, I mean, like, I'm still breathing, but I'm dead on the inside.
Not really. How really was your year, man?
Come on.
Nothing really happened except for like...
Yes, one big whole year where you only sat down in your room and jerked it. Nothing happened, dude. Come on. Something happened.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Shut your fucking face and say a story.
Well, it was the year that I fucking got like the fastest fucking breakup, which was like 2 weeks.
And you're proud of that.
Yeah.
You could call it Fast and Furious 8.
Get Paul Walker on the phone. I got that motherfucker a deal.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my god. Oh shit, Princess Diana would be proud of him.
Fucking Princess Diana.
Hey.
And something that happened like one of the times that I was with that fucking girl was that we're in her bedroom and shit at her apartment or whatever. We're making out and then we fucking got naked and shit. And then
God.
Whoa, dude.
Storytelling skills on fleek.
And then at one point I was like fingering her. And I made her come.
Yeah, dude, like it's not funny, but like it's just weird hearing this
The
from
part
you.
about this, guys, is that Victor plays guitar, so he's got some skills.
Damn, the 5-finger solo is that. What a lucky lady. All right.
And so I made her come, and like a week before, before we broke up, was like when I was with her doing this. The week before, she got like a small cat, a kitten and shit, and she always kept that little kitten in her room. And that time, it was there, and it got on the bed, and it fucking got wet with it got in between her legs, and it got all wet from her fucking, from the fucking juices and shit. And I was like, "You're gonna have to clean that cat."
Which one?
But all I'm saying is like when she asked you to lick her pussy, did you lick her cat or did you actually lick her pussy?
Well, interesting thing about that. I went and sucked off the roommate.
Whoa! I guess Victor had fun in 2015.
Not like she never asked me. So I was like,
why didn't you fucking volunteer, dude? And like, oh, what a trooper, you know?
well, I don't want to go into detail, but
all right,
well, I don't want to go into detail.
Yeah, okay, you don't. Oh my God.
It wasn't looking appetizing, all right? Just leave it at that.
God damn, dude. I don't know. It's just weird hearing from you talk about this kind of stuff like on podcast for the first time, because like I mean you're pretty close about this kind of stuff, you know, generally.
Well, I don't usually just don't talk.
Yeah, I know
to people.
Yeah, I mean,
if they ask me, I'll talk to them about it, but like because like I don't. That's like the shit that I keep to myself.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
Not because of like, oh, I don't know how they'll view me. It's just like people don't ask me about it, so I don't fucking say shit about it.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. All right, so I guess
that was 2015, and I guess the only thing we could say to 2015 is fuck you.
Yeah, dude. Like 2015, you came and you went just like Victor.
But like, the funny thing about that is I actually got blue balled.
Oh. God, you should have gone with the fucking cab.
Yeah, it sucked.
She didn't. Sorry.
Well.
Oh well, you just told me you got blue balled, man. What the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Well. All right. Well, I guess if you could say anything to 2016, like, you know, if 2016 was a fucking person, what would you tell her, like, David?
I would say, what would I say?
Yo, bitch, what that mouth do?
I'd say, don't be a fucking asshole, 2016. Come on.
All right.
That's all I'd say.
I guess that's generally, I'd be like, hey, 2016, just don't be a cunt, and like, let me get my shit together, man. Like, you know, don't be a cunt. Yeah.
I would say 2016. Please don't throw shade at us.
You and your
please
fucking
don't
be on fleek.
Fucking shit.
Be the year that can actually be called the year that was goals AF.
Get the fuck out.
That's about it.
What about you, Victor?
I want to eat another dog.
God damn it.
Send me from the heavens on the year 2016 another prey to feast on.
So that's basically where we're gonna leave this episode off. So tell us in the comment section below what was your highlight or not so like the downfall or whatever the fuck of your 2015.
Caitlyn Jenner, prettiest woman of 2015 or the biggest fucking scam? You tell us comments. I'm Jose. This was David, Kevin, and Victor. We're signing off. God, I fucked that up. I'm sorry.
The Dixie chick.
I'm sorry.